Hello, I'm Kiran Kumar, physics lecturer. Today topic is a body is vertically projected upward from the top of the tower and its time taken, final velocity, maximum height, step by step we will discuss. Welcome to my channel Nature of Physics and Art. See, first taking this is the body which is vertically upward projected with the initial velocity u, then h is the height of the tower, then the body is moving, the path is a b c. Try to understand. See, that path travel a maximum height h, so vertical displacement is h, and the body move from b position to c position. The total distance is taken as h plus capital H. Here small h is the maximum height and capital H is the height of the tower. So in this situation we have to remember two conditions. Here the velocity and displacement upward direction is positive. So the velocity, okay, and displacement is s, both are positive in the case of upward direction. Velocity and displacement upward direction along the positive y-axis, is positive, and the velocity, that is a downward direction, like this, taking here downward direction, and displacement also downward direction. This is the velocity and this is the displacement. Here this is taken as negative because of this is along the negative y-axis, So upward direction values are positive because of along the positive y-axis, and downward direction values are negative, that is velocity and displacement. The reason is along the negative y-axis. So now we will discuss the derivation. So first I wanted to find the maximum height. So first I wanted to find maximum height. See, for maximum height taken as h. See, for this, here try to understand the given situation. This is a position, a to b position is taken only maximum height. So for that suitable formula is v square minus u square, which is equal to 2as. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. Okay, so then here initial velocity u only, okay, and final velocity must be here 0. Final velocity is 0 at b position. So I am taking the values from where to where. For maximum height the values are from a to b position. A to b position values are considering. So here the values v is become 0 square minus u square, which is equal to 2 into minus g, s is taken as h. Y upward direction, here a is equal to minus g. That's why taken a is equal to minus g here. And final velocity is 0, here 0 square, then this minus value is get cancelled, then the resultant equation is u square, which is equal to 2gh. So here u square by 2g, which is equal to h. So this is the maximum height equation, that is taken as equation 1 from A position to B position, that is maximum height from the top of the tower. Okay, so then next the height of the tower we will discuss, that is height of the tower, See, For height of the tower, the equation is S is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to ut plus half at square. So try to understand the values I am going to write here. S is equal to S net value, net displacement, upward direction, that is A to B. A to B is positive only, so taken as plus H. Okay, and downward direction, that is negative values clearly given, displacement and velocity downward direction is negative, so that's why here minus of small h plus capital H. So S net, which is equal to here H minus H plus H, this H is get cancelled here, so S net, we got S net which is equal to minus H only. S net is equal to minus H. So in the case of vertically upward projected body, here A is equal to minus G. Here we are considering from where to where, from the position is A to C position. So where to where? A to C position completely, here to C position. That's why upward direction is equal to minus G and U value is, okay, already we know that initial velocity and final velocity at the bottom of the tower is V. So then I'm going to write this equation is here S is equal to minus H, which is equal to UT, okay, minus 1 by 2 GT square. Try to understand here. So this is minus G, so that's why here I wrote initially minus 1 by 2 GT square. This is the height of the tower. One more equation also we can write from this, minus H instead of that plus H, which is equal to minus UT plus 1 by 2 GT square, minus UT plus 1 by 2 GT square, 1 by 2 GT square. Okay, two equations we got. First one is maximum height equation, second one is height of the tower. Then continuation we can discuss final velocity at the bottom of the tower of a body and time taken by the body to reach the foot of the tower we can discuss. Okay, please note this. Now velocity of the body at the foot of the tower, like this the body is projected, it reaches the ground, at which final velocity is V. One thing already I told you, again I am writing, upward direction velocity is positive and upward direction displacement is positive. Okay, and downward direction velocity is negative and downward direction displacement also here negative. Downward direction displacement also, okay, minus S. Try to understand. Upward direction is positive and downward direction is negative. Along the negative y-axis, negative values we are considering velocity and displacement, and along the positive y-axis is positive values. So for this, taking from the v square minus u square is equal to as, that is v square minus u square, which is equal to 2as. See here, v value is final velocity, that is along the negative y-axis taken as negative, minus v square minus u square, which is equal to 2 into a value is minus g, that is acceleration is upward direction. Okay, so then displacement, here displacement is upward direction, displacement is h. Okay, and downward direction is minus h minus capital H. This plus h minus h is get cancelled, already we did in the previous height of the tower. Their displacement is minus h net displacement. Then the equation is v square, which is equal, this is from LHS side to RHS side, that become positive u square plus minus of minus plus, that is 2gh. See now, for this v, which is equal to root over u square plus 2gh is the velocity, final velocity of the body at the foot of the tower. So this is v is the final velocity. We got equation. Okay, so then continuation, next we have to discuss about the time taken by the body. So that is time taken by the body to reach the ground. So this is the ground. Okay, so time taken by the body to reach the ground is t. This value is t. So we have to find the t. Okay, from the equation of motion, that is v is equal to u plus at, u plus at. So here velocity is what? Final velocity, negative y-axis, that's why taken as negative v, which is equal to u minus gt. Rearranging this equation, this is gt this side, u that side, v, then gt, which is equal to u plus v. Okay, so then continuation step, t, which is equal to u plus v divided by g. We got a relation for time, but in this equation we can replace the velocity from the above equation, that is time t, which is equal to u plus root over u square plus 2gh divided by g is the answer for the time taken by the body to reach the ground. Clearly given here, just you have to identify the directions. Upward direction is positive velocity and displacement, downward direction is negative velocity and displacement. So very simple derivation, clearly I gave you. Once copy this. Now we have to find velocity of the body after t seconds. So here already t is taken for the time taken by body to reach the ground. So that's why I am taking t dash. T dash time taken to reach the body from A position to P position. Their velocity is v dash. V dash is the velocity. Okay, velocity of the body. Velocity of the body after t dash seconds is, the suitable formula for this kinematic equation, v is equal to u plus a t. Here v is taken as v dash, which is equal to u, a is equal to minus g, upward direction minus g, and time is taken as t dash. So this is the equation. Okay, so next numericals we can discuss 3 numericals step by step. Note this. First numerical, a balloon start from rest, moves vertically upward with an acceleration g by 8 meter per second square. A stone fall from the balloon after 8 seconds from the start. The time taken by the stone to reach the ground is, time taken by the stone to reach the ground. See, for this is the balloon. Okay, for this starting is rest. So u is equal to 0. and the balloon reach the position is this position. Okay, so here the velocity is v it reach, and the time taken from here to here is 8 seconds. So t is equal to 8 seconds time. Okay, so then continuation here. Next, given values, the stone is dropped. Stone is dropped, nothing but balloon is moving with velocity. That's why the stone also move upward direction with a velocity of the balloon. After that, this will fall like a vertically upward projected body from the top of the tower. Vertically upward projected body from the top of the tower, like this. So the time taken t, which is asking here, time taken. So for this, first we have to find the how much the distance traveled by the balloon from initial position to the final position, and what is the velocity of the balloon at the final position. Then we can find the time taken by the stone here reach the ground. So this is the stone here, this is the stone, see. So stone is fall, nothing but initially the stone also have same velocity of the balloon, then that is like a vertically projected body from the top of the tower. Okay, see, step by step we can discuss. Here first I am going to write S is equal to ut plus of at square. S is equal to ut plus of at square. Then S, which is equal to u starting from the rest given, balloon starting from the rest, that is u is 0 into anything is 0 plus 1 by 2. Here acceleration is given as, that is a, which is equal to g divided by 8, that is meter per second square is units given. So g value, a acceleration value replacing according to the question, that is g divided by 8. Okay, and t is equal how much given, 8 seconds, so 8 whole square. This 8 and this is get cancelled here. Okay, so that S, which is equal to, that is 0 into, so 0 into anything 0. So here the value is 1 by 2, g value is taken as 10 into 8. So this is 4. So S is equal, we got 4 into 10 is 40 meters. So we got S is equal to 40 meters. And then continuation, velocity we have to discuss. For this velocity formula, v is equal to u plus at formula. So here v, which is equal to u is equal 0 plus g value is acceleration due to gravity given as g by 8 into time is 8 seconds. This 8 is get cancelled. So velocity is equal, g is here 10 meter per second. So we got here two values where s is equal to 30 meters and next to velocity which is equal to 10 meter per second. Then what we have to find, time we have to find. Okay, just a second, I will clean the board. Now continuation, we got s is equal to 40 meters. I wrote in the last continuation 30 meters, actually there 10 into 4 is 40. I did a mistake, sorry for that. And velocity is equal to 10 meter per second. Here this displacement is taken as the height of the tower, like, and a body is vertically projected with initial velocity, that is a stone is dropped, but the stone in the balloon then initially the stone also move with same velocity of the balloon, that is taken as u is equal 10 meter per second, and time we have to find from the height of the tower equation, from the concept h, which is equal to minus ut plus 1 by 2 a t square. So that is gt square is g here. So then h value is how much? 40 meters minus u value is 10 into time t plus here 1 by 2 g value is 10 into t square. This is 5. So we will rearranging this equation, that is 5t square. Okay, so then minus 10t, this is 5t square minus 10t minus 40, which is equal to 0. So here 40 only moving from LHS side to RHS side, remaining values are same only. Then 5 is common here, that is t square minus 2t minus, okay, 8. 5 8s are 40, which is equal to 0. 5 common, 0 by anything is 0. Then this value is here t square minus 4t plus 2t minus 8, which is equal to 0. So t is common, that is t minus 4 plus 2 is common, t minus 4, which is equal to 0 here. Okay, so then t minus 4 into t plus 2, which is equal to 0. So t is equal to, t minus 4 is equal to 0 and t is equal to 4 second is the answer. So here we can take t plus 2 is equal to 0 and t is equal to minus 2 second. That is not possible. So this is the answer. T is equal to 4 second time, okay, by the stone which is crossing the balloon whenever drop from the balloon. Okay, copy this. Second example, see, from an elevated point P, a stone is projected vertically upward. When it reaches a distance d below the point P, its velocity is double the greatest height reached by it above P is. See, the question is given like this. This is the, okay, P point, elevated point is P. So here the ball is projected vertically upward with an initial velocity is u. This is the body. So the body is moved like this. So this position is taken as Q position and this position is taken as R position, and this is P only, P dash for example, and this is taken as P, Q, R and S taken. So here the velocity is given as 2v. How much here? 2v velocity is given. See, this is the elevated point P. From this, a body is projected with velocity u. Okay, it reached the Q point after the time t. That velocity is v here. Okay, and the body is vertically projected from the top of the tower, like it reached the position S with a velocity is 2v according to this question. Okay, so now we have to find maximum height. What is the maximum height? This is the maximum height here. So this is the h maximum. So this distance is taken as d distance according to the question is d distance, and this distance also, this is taken as q dash point, q dash, p dash, and this is also d distance only according to the question. See, try to understand. So here we have to discuss from the equation of motion. That is, first I am taking equation of motion from the P point to Q point, P point to Q point, that is V square minus U square, which is equal to 2AS. That velocity is V square minus U square, which is equal to into A value is minus G. Okay, and next S is taken as D here. So we got V square, which is equal to U square minus 2G into D. Okay, and next taking the derivation from P to S position. P to what position here? S position. That velocity is V square minus U square is equal to AS formula. Okay, so this is from where to where? P position to S position. Okay, so using formula V square minus U square is equal to AS. The values are replacing here. The V is taken as minus 2V. Already I told you. Then along the negative y-axis, the velocity and displacement is negative. Along the positive y-axis, velocity and displacement is positive. This is negative y-axis direction. Downward is minus V. Okay, so that is minus 2V given. That is minus 2V whole square minus U square, which is equal to 2 into A value is minus G upward direction, body is projected upward direction, A is equal to minus G upward direction. Okay, S is equal taken as here minus D. S is equal to minus D. Why minus D? Upward direction distance is positive, downward direction distance is negative. We can consider as a vector is a displacement is get cancelled. Remaining distance is P dash to S, that is D, that is negative y-axis taken as minus D here. So then 4V square, that is U square from LHS side to RHS side. So we can take U square plus 2G into D. So here V value is replacing from this equation. So then 4 into U square minus 2GD, okay, which is equal to U square plus 2GD. Try to understand here 4U square minus 8GD, which is equal to U square plus 2GD, and this is this side, that is 4U square minus U square is 3U square, which is equal to 2GD plus 8GD is 10GD. So we got here velocity, okay, V which is equal to, velocity U which is equal to U square equal to, that is 10 divided by 3 into GD. U square which is equal to 10 divided by 3 into GD. We got velocity U square is equal to, okay, then maximum height we have to find. For this maximum height formula we will discuss, and rubbing this once, copy this. Okay, see continuation, that is maximum height equation, that is H max which is equal to U square divided by 2G formula directly. From this U value is replacing, that is H max which is equal to U square value is 10 divided by 3 into GD divided by 2 into G. GG is get cancelled and this is get cancelled, that is okay, 2 1s 2 5s are 10. So here we got H maximum which is equal to 5 divided by 3 into D is the answer for the given question. Okay. Third example, A stone projected upward with a velocity u reaches 2 points P and Q separated by a distance h with a velocity u by 2 and u by 3 respectively. The maximum height reached by it is. See, the situation is given like this. Here the body is projected with initial velocity is u. Okay, so it reaches two positions, that is given as P and Q positions. So this is the vertically upward projected body, so that reach the P position where the velocity is u by 2 given, and it reaches the Q position, the velocity is given as u by 3 upward direction. Okay, so initial velocity is gradually decreases, that is u by 2 at P position, u by 3 at the Q position, and it is moving like this. See, so here final velocity is taken as v here, so this is the final velocity. Okay, this is the highest point, so we have to find the maximum height. So the maximum height is this, is the maximum height. See, this is the h is the maximum height from this point O, P, Q, R, and this position is taken as S. So V is the velocity which is downward direction here. Okay, so then step by step we can discuss, that is from the v square minus u square which is equal to 2as, that is v value is u by 3 whole square. Okay, and the u value is u by 2 whole square at P and Q position. The height is given as here h. H is the height given between the two positions. Okay, that is P and Q positions. Okay, so then 2 into a value is minus g into h, height. This is small h between the P and Q, capital H between the O and R. So then this is u square is common, then we can take here 1 divided by 9, 1 divided by 4, which is equal to minus 2g into h. So here u square which is equal to, otherwise this is 4 minus 9 divided by 36 which is equal to minus 2 into gh, then u square, okay, minus 5 divided by 36 which is equal to minus 2gh. So this negative sign is get cancelled, then u square which is equal to 2 into 36 into gh divided by here 5. Okay, try to understand for the maximum height. Already we know very well, for the maximum height, that is h max which is equal to u square divided by 2g. The value is replaced here, that is h max which is equal to u square value is 2 into 36 into gh divided by 5 and whole divided by here this value is 2g. This is 2g here, this. Okay, this is u square value, numerator, denominator is 2g. Here this gg is get cancelled and 2 is get cancelled. We got here h max which is equal to, numerator is 36, denominator is 5, okay, into height is h. This is the answer for the given question. Please copy this.